Major philosophies of education. First is the naturalism. Let's talk about naturalism. This simply means that it is a reality, the real world. It is self determined and governed by its own laws. Now, here are some basic principles of naturalism in education. In education, the greatest slogan of naturalism is follow nature. Naturalists believe that natural development of the child takes place in the natural environment rather than in artificially designed atmosphere of the school. In the field of education, nature is used in two senses. First is the outer nature, and the second is the inner nature. The child occupies the central position in the educative process in which the child should be educated according to his nature. Children should be treated as children and not as small adults. Instead of imposing adult ideas on them, let them have the opportunity of formulating their ideas through personal experiences. Instincts should be the main instruments of education. Senses are the gateways of knowledge. Real knowledge comes through the senses, and therefore, the sensory experiences should be provided for effective learning. Naturalism in education. Naturalism, as a philosophy of education, has exercised a great influence on the theory and practice of education. In naturalistic system of education, classroom, books, lessons, tests, and curriculum have no place in it. It wants all education to be in strict conformity with the nature of the child. It stands for complete freedom to be given to the child in learning. In short, he is to be left alone, absolutely free. He is to be thrown into nature as an explorer or discoverer. Naturalism and curriculum. The naturalistic aims of education are reflected in its curriculum. The naturalists strongly advocate inclusion of natural science such as physics, chemistry, zoology, and botany. Naturalism does not attach much importance to spiritualism or religion in the curriculum. At the same time, it does not include music and painting in the curriculum. Naturalism and methods of teaching. According to the naturalists, the proper method of imparting scientific knowledge is through observation and experimentation. Let a child discover the truth. They want the children to acquire everything with their own efforts. Naturalism and the teacher. The educator should not interfere in the natural development of the child. He should not impose ideals or ideas on him. He is only to help the child in discovering the truth. The educator must see that the child develops freely. He should not make an artificial effort to educate the child. In conclusion, we can say that naturalism has secured freedom for the child and has further succeeded in freeing the child from many interference and strict discipline. Self-expression, follow nature, playway, self or sense training, self-discipline, and learning by doing some are some of the main characteristics of modern education.